Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Schultz Family Adventures. I'm your host, Chad, and I am alone today. One of the Wonder Twins, Abigail, is actually running the camera for me. Today we're going to take a look at the horror room or the scary movie room. Just to give you a warning what you're going to see, it's actually a powder room. So a half bath, some people might call it. I know on these videos, if you've watched them before, we do a lot of unboxings of 11 by 17 movie posters. Ironically enough, there are no 11 by 17 movie posters in the room. The main reason why is a lot of them are cast pieces, and most of them aren't even close to being done. We're still kind of relatively new to the collecting world, and there's so many people that we haven't met that we want to meet. So that's why there's no posters in there. Plus, once I get them completed, I want to have them professionally framed, and that's going to be expensive. So to give you an idea of what you will see, you're going to see the Funko Pops in there. You're going to see movie props and anything that's in a shadow box, just to give you a heads up, because I always wonder where people got their stuff from. Anything in a shadow box, the shadow box came from Michael's. There's a couple of framed photos in there, and we got all the supplies from Hobby Lobby. My cousin Brian actually framed those up for me, did a great job. And there are a couple of record albums in frames, and I believe those frames came from Amazon. So I just wanted to give you a heads up what you're going to see before we go in there. But let's take a look. All right, so welcome to the little horror bathroom, or scary movie bathroom, as you want to call it. We start off with like the coolest rug ever. It is our ode to JLC's mama, Janet Leigh, from Psycho. It is kind of complicated to find stuff for the bathroom. We got the rug here, and then we got this little hearse thing from, I believe that came from Bath and Body Works. But it's pretty cool. It like illuminates. It's kind of hard to see it. Hang on, try to turn off the light. There you go. Give you a little bit better idea there. But that's about the only like horror themed bathroom stuff we have. So if I take a step back here, you're going to see the wall. And see if I can zoom out a little bit. All right. So of course, I apologize for the glare. I cannot figure out how to get the glare off. But we're going to take a closer look at some of these items. Remember that any of the shadow boxes came from Michael's. We have our little saw area. The background of the actual saw blade itself came off of a movie poster. We just cut it out and used that as the background. If we move up, this is the only Jamie Lee Curtis autographed item that I have. Again, my cousin Brian helped me frame that. He double matted it. He's a framer extraordinaire. Any of these floating shelves for the Funko Pops, they came off of Etsy. And then I was telling you guys before, these record album frames came off of Amazon. The only thing that I do not like is that the signature is touching the glass. Got to figure out a way to do the matte on that to take care of it. But there is our Henry Manfredini autographed album. I'm sure you guys hopefully have seen the unboxing of that. If we move over, we have our only Jason Max. It is multi-signed. Let's see, Warrington, CJ, Derek, Kane, Ari, Ted's on there, and Mike from part 3. Bought it that way. I did not get this signed, but I freaking love the mask, and that's probably, You know, I don't have anything from Richard Brooker or Steve Dash. Maybe one of these days, but for right now, I'm happy with that. If we move up above, we have our little Scream section up there. Matt and Skeet. And then if we come down, this is the only thing that I have signed by Gunner. And I actually got that from the gas station that I'm sure some of y'all might have purchased stuff from. But let's see here. We got our little Michael Myers, the Funko Pop over there. I love those floating shelves. They came off of Etsy for the Funko Pops. Come over this way, we got our Freddy section. Okay, so the glove, the box that it's in, the shadow box, and I apologize, it's hard to see. There's no background. Signature's not touching. I love that shadow box. I love how it's set up. Right up above it, we have our Freddy Doodle that we got. And again, most of our Robert Englund stuff came off of his own website. You know, the Sign My Stuff. Man, it's awesome. Quick turnaround. And again, my cousin Brian did the framing on that one. Double matted. Signature's not touching. That's a big deal to me. Let's see, up above is our Killer Clown area. And the display case for the cotton candy gun came off of Wayfair. And I love it. It is one of those you put together yourself, but the price was awesome. Again, that was Wayfair, and I cannot remember how much the price was. But if we move over to our wall of Funkos above the toilet here, if you've watched our videos before, you've probably seen us open most of these. But they all are in pop armor protectors. We love the pop armors. I know they're a little more pricier, but they're totally worth it. And then down below is our Hellraiser section. So we go from a glare to a shadow. Yeah, I'm awesome at this, sorry. The Funko is signed. That's a red paint pen. Man, I love his signature. And in the shadow box, that's like a vinyl of Pinhead to go with our box that we got signed, the puzzle box. It's a cool, I wish I would have got that signed, to tell you the truth, but we kind of had to like take it apart to get it in there. But it's this vinyl material. Freaking awesome. I love that, how that one turned out. So the one thing I didn't talk about was the machete. So we put the machete in a baseball bat case from Michael's. And we did the, you can see the movie posters behind it. Those are actually magnets. We stuck a magnetic bar in there for them to stick on, but it kept falling apart. Like it would fall off of it. So eventually we just had to use push pins, but you guys have probably seen the machete on our videos before. So that gives you an idea of what we have in the horror room, how we like to lay everything out there. Let's see, the album. Sorry about that. Oh boy. Okay. That's just not going to come out any way I do it there. It's the 2018 album. It is signed by John and Cody Carpenter and Daniel Davies. The guy that I got this from, he actually sent me the receipt of the signing that they had at the record store. And again, I love the album containers, the frames, but the signatures are touching the glass. I got to change that. And on the knife signed by Nick Castle. And behind it, this is the part that I feel the worst about. They're artist proofs. And I have no idea who the artist is. I feel terrible, but I freaking love those proofs. Man, they're awesome. So, there we go. give you an idea of what we have in the horror bathroom. As usual, if you like our videos, please leave us a like. If you do leave us a like, perhaps you could subscribe to our channel, support us. And any questions or comments, leave them for us. We try our hardest to get back to you. And please join us the next time on Schultz Family Adventures.